Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, August 4th. Market continued its rally again today, much to the chagrin of the shorts and the bears, who over the last couple of days have been calling for tops, stepping in, getting squeezed, and then stepping off to the sidelines again. They continue as long as there are shorts and bears willing to fight the trend that is for now still up. Market's in good shape. So keep shorting there, bears. Here we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. We got our breakout from that flag formation that we saw a couple of days ago. Slow move. Most of the gain came at the end of the session, but who really cares? We are up pretty damn big over the last month now, 1,200 points. If we flip to the daily chart, you can see we're still trapped within this very shallow, very steep bearish rising wedge. Support right now is the 20-day exponential. That's at 8,900. So when we see a pullback, this will be the area we will look for at least a pullback to. Dow, whenever it extends for about a month or more, it usually always pulls back to its 20-day exponential. But we may not see that pullback for another couple of weeks. Of course, we are overbought, goes without saying, but the trend remains higher. We're in a low volume summer environment, and, right now it is open season on shorts and bears. So have fun. This market that we're in right now is just perfect for small cap and mid cap stocks. As the large caps tread water, all the action moves into the small caps, and as you can see today, we had quite a few winners, which is what we see typically when the market is like this. DSCO trading alert on this one yesterday at 43 cents. We were looking for a bounce back to 50 cents off this trend line support. Traded as high as 53 cents today, almost touched its 20-day exponential, which was the target. Can't ask for anything more than that. We booked two-thirds gains. We'll see what the other third gives us in the next day or so. But as I said, this stock is going to be our biatch for the rest of the year, and it's just going to continue to be an ATM machine. It's proved that it likes to trade up here and that it's not a 30-cent stock. So anytime it gets down towards the low 40s, it is a buy for a sell on the bounce back. GNBT, very nice spike on this one today, but we still have the convertible shorts and the financiers shorting the crap out of this stock every time it gets any sort of volume, which is the reason why we said take half gains this morning on the news. News was quite good. Founder of Amgen has now become its chief scientific advisory officer. Quite big news to see a guy like that move into GNBT. But, we're going to continue holding a core position on this one. Every time it dips under 65 cents, pick up a small little scalp position and scalp the inevitable bounce back to 70 cents plus. Zone. This was a new trading alert late in the day today, but a lot of traders did not or weren't able to get into this one. We've been talking about this one in the chat room over the last couple of weeks, how its earnings report was very, very good 2 weeks ago. Sequential increase in earnings, guidance is up. They're forecasting profitability later this year. Sector is on fire. Optical and telco plays have just been on fire. Look at what ACLS, OPWV, FNSR, bunch of these stocks just have been coming out, raising guidance, saying things are looking better. This is the cheapest of the cheap, and we got a major breakout today at 39 cents. There is very little resistance on this stock until we get to its tank spot of last summer, July and August. This stock broke down at 70 cents. So, that is our target in this one, 60 to 70 cents in the near term. Really, really like this breakout today. Any dips to the 41 cent and under area would consider it an accumulation spot, because this one is going to go pretty big in the next few weeks, in my opinion. SYMX, this was a trading alert this morning at 101, 102. Our target was a move to 120 plus. Expected it to take a couple of days for this trade to happen. It took about an hour. Stock hit $1.19. As such, we sent out a trading alert, take two-thirds off the table. But, great setup here, great breakout. If it pulls back under $1.10, would be looking to add some more on this one. Stock trades $40 million under its cash value. They got $2 per share in cash. China play, alt energy play, fantastic chart breakout, and we'll be looking to add this one on dips in the near term. OCLR, we finally got our breakout on this one today. Granted, at the close, the crooked market maker who's in the stock painted the stock down at the close. It's a BS close. Traders aren't going to fall for this one. Very, very strong competitor to FNSR, End Zone. FNSR, in case you missed it, came out today, upped the revenue guidance, said things are looking up, the bottom is in, and that stock was up 20%. This stock has been coiling for a move over the last couple of months. We've got a break up through 50 on RSI. We've got a strong positive cross on ADX. Stochastics in a nice uptrend, and you should start seeing on-balance volume spike in the next few days, in my opinion. The way this chart is set up here is like it was back in April when we had the last major cross over the 50-day moving average back here. Over the course of the following month, the stock went up 300%. The sector is bottomed. Optical telco plays are bottomed right now, and these stocks that used to trade in the $1 to $2 range plus that are trading under $1, they're all going back over $1. It's just a matter of how long it takes. Nice breakout on this one. Would be looking to accumulate this one. Any dips under 65 cents. Target on this one, as I mentioned, is a move to 92 cents in the near term. BQI oil play, nice breakout on this one today. Small little play. Oil looks like it might pull back soon, but this one should continue to break out to the $1 area. Stops 85 cents, but again, very nice setup. Chart plays are going very, very nice over the last few days, and this one's got a nice little break here that should take it over 1+ tomorrow, in my opinion. Vonage worked out exactly to plan. Stock got a nice little pop today. As I mentioned repeatedly in a couple of alerts and in the chat room, we took 2/3 gains off the table on this one. We'll ride 1/3 into the earnings report tomorrow pre-market. If it's anything like the last earnings report, hopefully we'll get a nice huge spike on this one. Let's set the bar a little lower this time. Let's shoot for 60 cents on this one tomorrow if it's got good news. ASTM, another stock we've been patiently sitting in since the last move. Just a very nice volume on this one. No news, but a really big, powerful move up on volume today. And it wasn't a sector move. This one moved by itself. They present at a conference tomorrow. So, as I've mentioned before, ASTM is a stock that likes to leak news. A lot of these small cap stocks leak news. The volume comes in ahead of the news, and then we see a big move on it. So let's see if we get some surprising news from ASTM tomorrow. Target here would be a move to 55 to 60 cents on positive news on this stock. Sirius, worked another one that's just worked out perfectly to plan. We got the breakout last week at 42 cents. Stock today hit a high of 55 cents. As I mentioned in the chat room, this symmetrical triangle breakout that we have here has a target breakout of 60 cents. That's, you take the high on the triangle of 55 cents, the low 32 cents. That's what, 13 cents. Add that to the 42.5 cent breakout, and you get at least 55 cents. Close right at its last high that we saw after the last earnings report. So we still got another day. Earnings aren't until Thursday morning, so we've got the potential for this one to test at least the 60s tomorrow. Again, the plan will be the same on this when we continue to hold our 1/3 core position and look to exit the remainder of your scalp shares tomorrow on a spike. So again, the market looks very, very good here. This small, choppy, back and forth, pretty flat market is just perfect for the kind of plays that we do right now. Again, my favorite play right now is ZHNE. Just a fantastic chart breakout on this one today. Should see a very nice upside move on this one over the next few days with potential for 50% upside, in my opinion, given what's happening in its sector. And OCLR, again, this one should help lead on this breakout move. We should be in store for a very nice couple of weeks here before the possibility of a retrace in September. That is it for the video newsletter. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.